present to you the Smart Line control system. So this one is a web-based application that I have developed, but we'll get to it later. So now moving to the PowerPoint section. So the Smart Line control system, a web-based design application by me. The first one is the project motivation. Our Smart Line control system, which can control thousands of lights by a web-based design containing full logical from Node.js and Handlebar.js. So this application allows client to generate and store thousands of lights in the database on MongoDB, so that we can use it as a stimulated light on the web-based application. And with the help of the system, now clients do not have to go to each floor and turn on the light by themselves. They can do it with a click of a mouse. So when we speaking of building, we are speaking of building up to 50 floor or more. So then imagine one floor containing 100 light units. So it's gonna which cost. So it will be 5,000 units applied in total, which will cost client up to a few hours in order to turn on the light. To turn on the light on, not mention of turn them up in the end of the days. And the method I have used. So in the project, the backend gonna be running with Node.js and Express.js. The front end gonna be Handlebar.js, and the cloud provider will be MongoDB Atlas by Azure, and the library I'm using with Mongo is Mongo, which allow me to generate some controlling light bulb, like the install light bulb stimulation. This functionality will help client to create a bulb whenever it's being installed in the building, so it can define which type of light is, description by the manufacturer, the building level of the light, the status on and off of the build of the bulb, and the installation date. And for the uninstalled bulbs, the functionality allow client or admin of the building who have the right to the web-based application can remove a bulb out of the system whenever that particular bulb has been removed due to problem in real life. And the bulb adjustment. This functionality will act like a switch, which will allow client to turn on and off the lights just one click whenever they want. It could be run outside the building as well. So moreover, it also can stimulate how a bulb will be moved from building to building, or whenever it's being maintained by the building, which means it's going to be removed and put it back. And the restore bulb. So this functionality will help user to restore a bulb whenever they accidentally uninstall them, and the bulb going to be like put it back in place. Nothing will change. I will show it to you later. So on the functionality of uninstall multiple bulbs will help client to remove multiple bulbs with just a click. And clocking function. So this one is speaking about security, which we use JSON Web Token to check login and logout. If user with no right, which means they don't have any token, they can log into the system. I'll show it to you later. So this one have user to have the admin right to log into the system and control the light system to keep the light high security of the system, avoiding intruder break-in and mess with the lights. And the home page will show on the light bulb, which connected to each of the building with its information. So the equipment that I have used in my project for the data capture, I'm using Node.js to generate data of lines and then save it to MongoDB Atlas database as a JSON object. So this one you see on the screen here is a data object when it's being saved into MongoDB. So we have name, description, video ID, building level, status, images, deleted ad, created ad, updated ad, the slug, and this one is actually deleted, which I will show you later. Is like destroy the light. Then we will be moving on to the project demonstration. This one is the code of the project. So I have divided into MVC structure, which have an controller, views, and route. It's like a higher layer of code structure. Hello, it's me again. So this one is my web-based application. So as you can see, we check in the storage. The cookie here, we don't have any cookie after the token value. So when you want to access to home page or anything, click and they set is unauthorized here. So you have to log into the web page to be able to see anything in the web browser. So let me log into and show you the function. And this one is the home page of the web application, and I have one more thing to show you. So whenever like a client log into, their password going to be hashed into a encoded string of letter like this one. So this one is a higher layer of security. Like whenever a intruder log into the system, they cannot even see the password, so they cannot guess what the password is. I'm using pcrypt of a library for this functionality. So back to the web page. So as you can see here, whenever we log into, we have a token set here. So the system gonna check for the token and then log you into the web page. So right here you can see anything from the web page, the hue light, and building floor. So this one is the prototype. So I'm using four lines per floor per level. So you can see building level here. This one is the name of the light, and the building level is level 1, and the description of the building. The description of the bolts here, and this one is level 2, and this one is level 3. So this one is a prototype, so I'm using 3 floor. In a real life we can have up to 100 floor. It doesn't matter, it's gonna be rearranged based on the floor. So when we hit the view information, it will give us a page of that particular light. So we have the building level here, the status is on, the name of the light here, and this one is a video showing that that light is functioning in real life. So this one is the description. So we can also see the YouTube clip, but for a copyright, I'm not showing that. So when you log into, and you can go into the bolt management. It's display all the bolt here. So you can see bolt name, building level, install ad, and the status of all the functionality. So here you can adjust the light. Like I said before, you hit adjust, and then it's gonna give you the right to adjust the building level, and the status light is on or off. And the three section here you can be changed because it's a name and a description of the light that will be changed from the manufacturer. So when you hit off and you save, this light here gonna be changed to off, and the building gonna be changed to building level 2. And I'm gonna bring it back because I'm gonna show you how the rearrangement function gonna do. So we have building level here, and this little function right here gonna adjust the building floor based on, you see here, this one based on the highest floor to the lowest floor, and this one hit back again gonna be based on the lowest floor to the highest floor. and also for the install app, they will arrange everything based on the data have being installed, and the select all here, and then you can uninstall a light if it have any issue with it, so you can install, and then that uninstall light is removed, but it didn't remove entirely. So when you hit to the bowl delete it, the bin here, so you have a bowl showing in the bin, and this one is the deleted bowl page, so you can restore it or permanent uninstall it. So we show you how to restore tool. So when you hit restore and then nothing here, it forces you to go back to the bowl management. So go back to the bowl management. So you can see that bowl is returned, and the uninstall entirely is when you hit uninstall, and then you remove it entirely, you hit permanent uninstall, and then when you go back to the page, you didn't see it there anymore. And one more function is the select all. So when you hit select all and then you hit uninstall all, in case is the whole building is management. So when you hit that, you activate everything gonna be moved to the bin. When you hit to the bin, everything here, you can restore everything. Like I said before, you can restore, and then the bowl gonna go back to the page. And one more function is a bowl install stimulation. You hit name the bowl like for example Trần Khai Huynh, and then description is handsome guy, anything that you like, and the video ID. Actually you have to get the real video IDs to that function to it gonna be able to be functional. So I'm gonna wrap a random video. This one. So we're gonna copy the video ID of the video, like this one, the one after the V later, and then go back to the document. And building level I set to 1, and the light status is on. I'm at the bolt, and then that bolt gonna show up right here. I name my bolt like my name, and the building level is 100, and then we can add it here. Like in the real life, whenever you install a bolt, you can do it. You can add it to the web page like this. Yep. And then when you finish everything, just hit lockout, and then the token is gone. And then when you want to go back to the system again, it's gonna be showing unauthorized. So that's it for my web page. Thank you for listening, and hope you enjoy the presentation. And I'm aiming for CR for this project. Thank you.